Don't be the reason why someone doesn't want to come into work today. Don't be the reason why someone feels insecure. Don't be the reason why someone has a low self-esteem. Over the past couple of days, I've done some digging to see why I don't like people. And I've come to the conclusion that I don't like people, not because they're bad people. The people that I don't like, they all have one thing in common. They're all socially awkward, or they have very awkward mannerisms and awkward behaviors. It's the type of people that makes you feel uneasy when they walk into a room. It's the type of people that have a toxic aura around them. Just being around these people, it makes you feel uneasy and uncomfortable. For example, you sat in a room and this person walks in. I'm pretty sure you can think of someone right now that I'm talking about. But this person walks in, might be your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, your sibling, your co-worker, whoever. They walk into the room and you just feel uneasy. You feel their energy and their presence in the room, and it fills the entire room. And to the point where sometimes you just want to leave the room. You want to get out, you want to stop whatever you're doing and just leave the room because you just can't handle it. I have that person in my life, and whenever they, for example, come into the kitchen, I don't really want to be in the kitchen anymore. Even if I'm cooking, I feel this heavy presence that I just feel like I'm being watched and I'm being analyzed by this person. Now on paper, these people are not even bad people. Majority of the people that I have that I don't like are actually good people on paper. They're very good people. They've not done anything wrong. They've actually done good things in life. But it's the way they have the mannerisms and how they interact with you. So for example, right now, I'm working in a warehouse on a temporary basis. So I'm moving this big trolley and I have to move around the warehouse, and we do laps. And there's this one worker who's from Nepal, right? Every time I go across this guy, he never communicates. He just gives me weird looks, and he never smiles. Like I said, awkward social mannerisms. And when he's in my way and I have to get something, instead of me telling him, oh, can I just grab this? Would you mind just me grabbing this? I'd rather just wait, because I don't want to go through that awkward situation where I have to ask him and he just gives me a dirty look, or he just looks at me weird. I'd rather just wait and wait for him to finish. Sometimes I've been waiting for 2 minutes, and every time I see him, I'm oh, it's this guy again. Oh, it's this guy again. It just makes your mood worse. And the funny thing is, and this is the reason why I made this video, I'm not the only one that has this perception of him. Literally every person, well, not every person, the people that I have seen trying to interact with this guy, they physically look like they're in discomfort. One time I was pushing a trolley and there's a woman in front of me. She saw the guy, she turned around, looked at me, and was oh, it's this guy again. I was wow, I'm not the only one. And I have people come up to me and telling me, oh, I don't like this guy, he's just weird, he doesn't communicate. So I said, is he a bad person? No. Quite frankly, I don't know anything about him. And you might be thinking, oh, maybe he doesn't understand the language. He speaks English. If you actually speak to him and you force a conversation of him, he will speak back to you. He just chooses to be very awkward. You really can't be your normal self. You don't really want to show your true personality because you feel like you're going to get judged, or you feel like you're going to get dirty looks, and you just don't want to do that. So you have to put on this neutral personality with people like this. And that warehouse worker that I just mentioned, he's not even the worst out of the people that I know. There's one person that I actually live with, my brother. He is awkward to a whole new level. If I'm with my friends, I can't even show my real personality. I can't show how I actually act like. I have to put a neutral personality. Like I said before, it's not even about what they say. It's about how they make you feel. People don't really care about what you say necessarily. People really care about how you left them and how you made them feel. Speaking of being awkward, like I said, when I did that digging, I realized that I was that guy as well. I was the awkward, socially awkward guy. When I used to work in fast food, I didn't make barely any friends. I was always quiet. I never smiled. I give everybody dirty looks. People I used to work with, was it any wonder that I was lonely? Was it any wonder that I was depressed? I wasn't depressed because of my situation, which was yes, but I was more depressed because I was being awkward and I was hindering my own self by not being sociable and communicating with people. And back then I thought the managers and the boss were like idiots and assholes. But thinking back at it now, they had to deal with some awkward, lonely teenager that wouldn't communicate, and I wonder how they felt. I worked there for 3 years. I made 2 friends. 2 like friends that I actually opened up to. But the rest of people, they didn't like me. And the manager never liked me. The boss never liked me. Like I said, not because I did anything wrong. I was actually a very good worker. It was just that I was awkward. I didn't speak. So yeah. And that's why I'm making this video, to like just try to share my experience. But be that guy that people can talk to. Be that guy that, or woman, be that woman or guy that people can seek guidance from you. Be that guy that people can approach you and seek advice and feel comfort in your presence.